you means wrote here environmental pollution and reduce, right? Yes. So there are a lot of burning questions here and there. So how can you choose that? There is a kind of another purpose in view.
Means our environmental pollution and reduce means we have just made this project. There's two steps. One is the environmental pollution. The environment is being contaminated, polluted by the natural environment and for the harmful substances. And how can we reduce? We have just made. We have as per according to our will. We have just done some process to reduce also. Those are we will describe.
Very good. So now can you just, I try to point it out with your hand. So what is the basic thing? So yes, can you just...
Basic things,
yes. All of this.
You may, the cameraman can show that. And it's at first the factories. This is the power plant.
Yeah.
And there's a factories, toxic factories. And there's the towns also, which is related in the environmental pollution.
Yes.
And there's some village also and forest also. And the cameraman can choose. And the coal mines also, and wind power, which reduce the. It's also another process of reducing pollution, and the mountain by which the rivers flow.
Okay, man, very good. The whole scenario you try to put up here, right? Yes. So that's a great thing. So
how can we reduce?
The main thing is there is any kind of preoccupations for the reducing the pollutions in your mind?
As you can see that the ashes are coming out, emitting from the power plant, and it just causes air pollution. And we can reduce, and we can just take some steps to reduce these pollutions, especially air pollution, by planting more and more trees. Because the plants, they absorb the carbon dioxide and all this harmful substances. Instead of these burning of coals, and it release the ashes, and we can use instead of this apply the wind power supply with wind energy, and we can take the hydroelectricity also from water, and we can just use solar energy to reduce these types of so that we can just reduce using of coal. It will not release or emit ashes.
Thank you very much. So one last more questions. You guys especially need more smart cities or smart village, which was really required for the future generations.
Smart city, if you can just make or smart city, as we have heard something about the the line city, that's fully they use the natural light, the wind energy and this hydroelectricity, and some of the other causes of the pollution is there.
Yes, very good. So your intention is that anyhow today the traditional energy is means what should I say? It's not a renewable, right? It's exhausted at a time. So you try to non-conventional energy to promoting, and that's why we wind up, right?
Yes, sir. We wanted to show how the pollutions being happen in our environment and how can we reduce. We cannot eliminate this type of pollutions. That's not in our hand. But we can reduce it. That's why we try to show that how can we reduce, how the environment is getting polluted, and how can we reduce. In our mind, we done like that. So for some examples that you can see the smokes. Here smokes are, ashes are getting out on a large amount, and this environment is getting polluted. That's called air pollution, which can cause diseases such as cancer. So this can be reduced if we reduce the use of coals or smoky things which releases ashes or like that. That we can use hydroelectricity power like that, and windmill like that. Without emitting, without releasing ashes, we can produce electricity. That's a reduction of air pollution.
Very much, very good.
It's really amazing. And can you say how can you reduce the air pollution?
Yes, we can reduce the air pollution like that we are seeing by the smoke. Our air is polluting, and it's very harmful for us that we are taking the oxygen, and it's mixing the oxygen. That's why it's very harmful for us, and we cannot alive for long time, And for this, we can reduce, means if we will stop this, we can use the wind power and we can use the hydroelectricity, and we can reduce like this, that if we will stop this, then we will not get anything. This is not the matter. We will get the wind power. And our environment is polluting by the vehicles also, and we should reduce that. We should bring the renewable, means source, that we can use the solar panel, and by the solar energy we can, means, run our vehicles, work by the charge.